Hello there, and welcome to a new series on the channel. Going to be calling this one Rime, Contender to Eternal. So, as you may know if you've seen some of the videos on my channel, I've been posting some Artios videos. Currently around the 40 level in Eternal League. There will be a new season potentially starting in the near future on Fellowship, sometime in mid-February it sounds like. And I decided that maybe I would just take this opportunity to try to play a new hero and to kind of show sort of how easy it is to make an alt character in this game or whatever compared to some of the other similar games out there. So I basically just logged in for the first time. I did a couple things on Rime. I mean, all you have to do is go to swap hero, log in as a different hero that you haven't played before. And if you already have a character and you've set up your UI or whatever the way you'd like it, which again, my UI is mostly the way the game comes out of the box. I made a couple of small changes in the game. But you can save your profiles here, and then, I just loaded the one that I have for my Artios, so it's basically already all those same buttons I use and everything. And then it's just a matter of, at least by default in the game, you can right-click on one of these buttons and bind your new character abilities once you kind of see what they do to whichever buttons you would like. I try to keep stuff pretty similar between characters, or at least as similar as I can, where, similar abilities between the two heroes will do sort of the same things on both characters. So my interrupt on Artios was this button, so I kept it the same. This is going to be my interrupt on Rime. My damage mitigation is the same button, and I try to use similar damaging abilities to the same things, and, Artios has a blink. It looks like Rime has kind of this dash. So I guess it's maybe a little bit different because you might get hit by stuff while you're dashing, whereas Artios blinks. But yeah, pretty similar. You can notice, I guess, when you go to your hero here again that, yeah, your gold, your supplies, your marks of fellowship, I guess your holiday currency and stuff like that is account bound. So I have all of these resources that I could use to kind of speed my way through, but I'm going to mostly try to avoid not doing so to make it as if you were starting your own first play with a character such as Rime. As you notice, we don't start with all of the abilities in the game immediately. We slowly unlock them as we complete dungeons. You'll see that I have some rewards already unlocked here because all of these mounts that you get for doing some of the content with your other characters, these are account bound too. So normally you have to do one dungeon in the game to unlock your mount. I already have it, so whatever. Just going to go ahead and unlock all this stuff. So I have a mount for the first quick run dungeon. If you don't have a mount when you start the game, it is pretty annoying, but you will just have to run behind your party in the first dungeon that you do, and then you will go and buy a mount as soon as you're done with the dungeon. Anyhow, I've got my abilities bound. I will not be very good at playing Rime because I'm new to it. Need to get some feel and stuff like that. But, if you can play Artios, you can play Rime. I mean, ranged DPS champions all kind of play pretty similarly in terms of some of the mechanics that you need to know for different bosses. But, there are some more sort of subtle things in getting used to the abilities that will need to occur. But to basically explain Rime, kind of similar to Artios, you have this system where certain of your abilities generate your resource, which then fill these up, kind of like Artios has embers or whatever. These are winter orbs. So as you build up winter orbs, you have, I guess, two spender spells. One is Glacial Blast, which does a bunch of single target damage, and it costs 2 winter orbs, and the other one is Ice Comet, which does a bunch of AoE damage, which cost 2 winter orbs as well. So depending on whether you're fighting single target or multiple target, that'll depend which one of those abilities, I guess, that you use. As far as rotation on Rime goes, I mean, we don't have all the abilities and stuff like that yet, no legendaries or anything like that, obviously. So to start out here, it kind of looks like, you know, when we're bare on resources, this Cold Snap ability is a little bit similar to Artios's Fireball. It's got 2 charges. I say it's similar just because it's an ability that's got multiple charges, I guess. But it's instant speed, and you just kind of instantly damage a target, and it gets you 1 Winter Orb when you use it. So it's like a full resource builder. So that's pretty good. So you want to keep this on cooldown. It's instant speed. You can use it while running. So a lot of times if it's up while they're gathering and stuff like that, I guess you want to go ahead and spend 1 or 2 of these and just go ahead and get your orbs generated and going. After that, you've got Bursting Ice and Freezing Torrent, which I'm not, I guess I'm not totally sure in which order you cast these. Maybe I can check again real quick. It looks like you want your Torrent, then your Bursting Ice if it's AoE. So the Torrent is a 2-second channel on a 15-second cooldown where you channel this beam onto the target, and you can see it's kind of generating a little bit of resource here. You know, filling up like a Winter Orb when it's going. And then your Bursting Ice, it has a cast, 2 seconds, it puts this on the target, and then it ticks and does damage, and it pulses to all the stuff around it. So it's like an AoE ability, and it also generates your resource every time it ticks. So this seems like kind of if you're single targeting or something like that. I mean, this is kind of mostly just to generate resource. On a 15-second cooldown, this does good AoE damage. And then after that, you've got some orbs. You go ahead and spend them. We're on single target right here, so I guess I would do a Glacial Blast. Long cast, big damage. And then our filler spell, kind of similar to Artios's Searing Wave, is this Frostbolt, which just when it hits, it generates a little bit of resource. So that's kind of it for Rime so far. And yeah, I will go ahead and queue into Dungeon. So just immediately, bound my keys. You can work on the targeting dummy a little bit. Set up your stuff. I guess I wanted to make sure. Did it save? Does it save all of my stuff? So yeah, I'm on quick cast. Set interrupt target is the same. That's all the same. Great. So it looks like it kept everything in the settings. And I guess we would start normally if we didn't have any sort of gear or anything to quick play here, which you just get 4 supplies for. So these are very quick, 4 minutes. Let's go ahead and do one. I assume this queue will pop fast, but I will come back because I don't want you to wait in case it doesn't. Alright, possible change of plans here, I guess. The game has made some changes to quick play. Potentially it's not that worth playing. I was a bit surprised that the queue didn't kind of pop instantly. We are just wearing the basic gear that the game gives you. I mean, haven't spent anything on anything, so this is all just, it just has armor on it. It's like level 1, we're item level 0.04. Let's just try to just queue into Contender and see if we get a match. Seems like that might be the way some people are doing things. Depending on the time of the day that you're playing, I'd expect you to be able to find a quick play queue. And it's a 4-minute dungeon, very easy. And you won't have a mount for your first one, which is a little annoying, but you just kind of play, do the best you can, and get through it. But if we can queue for Contender with kind of no gear, we'll try that, see how it goes. Okay, this might be a bit silly, but yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get the quick play queue to pop for the longest time, so I just hopped into a group. They queued for Godfall Quarry 4, so first time ever playing Rise, just total starter gear. No clue what to expect, really. Okay, already making mistakes. Alright, should have done this, should have done this. Guess I can do this. This one's higher. I mean, I guess I'll Glacial Blast it. Finish it off. Okay. Obviously, our damage here is going to be pretty bad, because not wearing any gear whatsoever. Interrupt this bolter, I guess. Guess I'll just cast a couple little dinky spells to finish that off. Guess I should kick that. I guess I'll just single target blast this since it's a lot higher. Get on the Enforcer. Freezing Torrent. Use this. Okay, guess I'll single target blast this too. Guess I'll single target blast it again. Go ahead and use some more resource generators since they're up. Okay. Okay, big pull. Don't have anything to do really. Spend there, cast a Bursting Ice, get some more resources, do some more AoE. Let's do some more AoE. Kick that. Oh, something on me. Oh, okay. Cold Snap. AoE, I guess. Do the single target Glacial Blast on it. Okay. I guess these don't have some of the abilities that they have on some of the higher difficulties, which doesn't come as too much of a surprise. I don't even know if I should spend on this. It's about to die. Okay. Sorry if my commentary on this one is a little bit lacking, but again, first time Rise here, so...
Winter.
Personal that. And again, yeah, I mean, I do of course have some more dungeon experience than probably most people that would be first time, I guess, playing this character in the game, which definitely helps me, but just like anyone, have to kind of, you know, get used to playing a new character and stuff like that. and all that comes with that, so... I guess I can... Well, I tried to stop that, but maybe I didn't manage to do it. Not exactly sure on how many targets I should be doing AoE. Maybe if it's 2 targets, I should just be casting my single target spender, which is called Glacial Blast. But, you know, it's fine. Alright, we got the campfire. We've still got 535 left. Again, just in full starter gear, nothing spent. No real stats on my gear or anything, so yeah.
Witness my wrath!
And this is a single target fight, so I'll be using my Glacial Blasts, I guess.
Frost, protect me!
Ooh, okay. I don't think there are totems on this fight at this difficulty.
My ward shields me!
Single target spender. Do my cold snap. Got a mana bomb drop there. Think it'll probably be okay on this difficulty level. It is. Alright, and it's dead. So Contender 4 in time, I guess. And we loot a weapon. That's cool. They don't have abilities at this difficulty level. Some gold, some marks, and some supplies. So, good stuff. So yeah, you can kind of see sort of how easy it is, I think. There weren't sort of super high item levels there or anything, and we can throw on our weapon, so that's good. And we can... First dungeon we do, you get a reward. We get a new hero ability, Wrath of Winter. I think this is our ultimate ability. It is, so it goes here, and if you didn't have a mount, you would unlock a mount there as well. Help you keep up in dungeon, so yeah. I think we got 8 supplies from that run, so if I wanted to, with the supplies, I could come over to this vendor here, and I could buy starter gear, a couple pieces. I could get a helm, I could get, a cape. I mean, I guess I would probably get any of the stuff that, I didn't have, but, as you can even see from that run, might not be necessary. Despite the fact that I'm item level nothing, people seem happy to run again. So yeah, let's go ahead and do another dungeon. Looks like this will be an Empyrean Sands Contender 4. So yeah, like I said, just, you know, hop in the game. Don't be afraid. Do the best you can. Dodge that. Some of this stuff's about to die, so I'm going to cast my AoE first. Okay, it all died before I could even do anything, so... Try to get on the highest health target for your main abilities most of the time, I assume. And I think this stuff's gonna die fast enough that, yeah, not too much else to cast there. Okay. We can put our interrupt target on this. Alright, pick up a campfire here. Looks like we're going over this way. Pick that. Gonna just go ahead and single target Glacial Blast one of these down. Okay. Little line shot there. Okay. Pick one of these Acolytes of Sonari to pick. Pick it. Get on this Gravebreaker. It's cleaving, you want to stay out of that. Yep, not much else to do there. Again, we're obviously doing very poorly on the DPS here. New character and no gear, most importantly, but that's okay. Oh, kick that. Okay, someone else kicked it. Another Acolyte of Sonari here. I don't have kick for it, though, so that might get off. I guess I have ult. What does my ult do again?
Witness my wrath.
I don't know. Let's try and find out. I think I generate a bunch of Winter Orbs. Oh, what is this? Channeled? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I generate a bunch of orbs. A lot, so... Kind of a bad use of it, because this pack was almost dead by the time I used it, but... figured I'd try it out. I think it makes our single target spender instant speed, and, it makes us generate orbs rapidly, so... Good for a number of things, I suppose. Ooh, there's a Magi here. Okay, someone's in that one. Kick that, I guess. Okay, we're gonna do this skip here. You hug this thing, walk up, just like that. You can skip this last pack that's kind of annoying to do, where it's got a Magi who does that constellation and, you know, a bunch of trash around it, so yeah. These other guys might not know how to do it, which is okay. Oh, they're figuring it out. Well, looks like one of them made it. Great, we're all here. Sweet. Okay. Final boss here, Guess I'm not sure how this will go. This is one of the bosses I like the least on Artios, but, maybe I'll like it more as Rime. Maybe it's lacking some abilities on this difficulty, I'm not sure. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if I canceled that too early. Okay. Should probably have popped my personal earlier there. I don't like the way that I played that at all, but a little bit not used to the damage, a little not sure, like, what spells I should be casting where on this, but, yeah, I guess it's okay. Alright, there it is. So in Empyrean Sands 4 in time, plenty of time left. Get some legs, we get some Marks of Fellowship. And we're done here. Guess we'll throw on the legs. And again, we'd have some supplies to spend if we wanted to. Just not a big deal. Alright, we'll see if this group wants to keep going. I'll be back when next dungeon pops. Okay. This group's queuing for Contender 6. Fine by me, I guess. I mean, my item level is like... What is it? 6? 10? 6.5. 6.7. Sure. Let's see how this goes. So the Executioner cleaves, you want to stay out of its path. I guess maybe I should pick another target. Try to get these to die a little more evenly. Sure. Okay, I'll get on this Invoker, I guess. Still trying to get used to some of these abilities, I guess. I don't know, I'll just kick one of these Shadow Bolts. I don't know if they cast anything else on this difficulty, I guess. Taking some damage from something, too. Oh, Executioner? Maybe I got cleaved because I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, there's a mob coming there. Sitting at, like, kind of no health for a while here, but, guess that's okay? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna pick this Arsonist. Guess dash over here.
Not break.
Okay, look like we got another pull from somewhere over there. Let's try to get out of that. Okay, so that's done. Is there another Arsonist? There is. It doesn't look like they do their thing here, so I'm not too worried about it, I guess. They do that frontal, so you want to stay out of that. I'll just go ahead and kick one of these then. Sure. Gonna pull it with the boss. That's fine. Fine with me. Kick that. Got our ult.
Blood, steel, no mercy. Witness my wrath.
I don't know, I guess I'm gonna pop it? I don't know. Sure. Okay, yeah.
I will not give up.
Maybe I should be a little more, careful about what cast they do. I guess they still do ball lightning. That's a little bit of an annoying one, potentially. I guess if this was meant for newer players, I should try to talk a little bit more about what some of the mobs do. So here I'm trying to kick this just to bring it into the rest of the pack. Because otherwise, it's just going to stay out there away from the tank and just continue casting on us. And the tank either has to pull all the mobs back to it, or if you kick it and it can't cast, then it'll run up and try to melee your group, thus bringing it to the other mobs. Alright, they put this portal down here. That's, I guess, convenient. Warlord Bragg. On most difficulties, he's got some casts. You really want to make sure you kick Dread Arc, but these charged bolts you can kick too. Sure, I'll go ahead and kick one. Probably someone else did too, it looked like. We're going to use our single target filler spell here on this guy. Until, I guess, the ads are up here, in which case we want to use something else.
My shield is an iron wall.
So I'll use some AoE now. AoE again. And I'm just going to kind of try to make sure that Dread Arc doesn't get off, I guess. I mean, I think this group will make sure it doesn't happen, but I don't think that his normal cast poses a threat, so I don't know. I kicked that just in case I needed to. I don't know if Dread Arc would kill us on this difficulty or not. On most it does. But that's the main thing to worry about with this guy. Oh, someone did die. It's not good. Okay. My kick is up. No one else's is. I'll kick that. There we go. Again, just kind of trying to just play it safe and just like feel like if we kick Dread Arc, we're probably gonna win, and I guess we did. So, yep. So in time again, lots of time left, and we get a level 60 wrists. So there you go. Contender 6 already cleared and basically just starter gear. I mean, you can queue into all sorts of groups of different item levels and stuff like that. So, you know, I guess whatever this group is fine to just roll with someone with low item level. I'm doing some kicks, I'm doing some damage, I'm not dying or anything. So it's enough, I guess. And we've completed a few more dungeons, so what do we get? A talent point, and a new ability. I haven't even been unlocking these, so... Okay. Let me look into this stuff real quick. I think, talent points... I think I was seeing you want this Winter's Embrace thing, maybe. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them there. Not agonize about it too much. And then new ability, let's put this here. This is, I enter a state of focused casting for 20 seconds, doing something that I can't even read because we're queuing too fast. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even think I put my new piece of gear on, but I don't want to miss the queue to put on a piece of gear that I don't need, so I'm not even doing it. So you can see how quickly these dungeons can potentially go. So we enter a state of focus casting. We deal more damage during the duration, so kind of want to use that when it's up. It lasts for 20 seconds. Probably want to use it with ult when you can. Don't need to look into it too much right now, really. Our talent point might change our rotation or something a little bit too, but again, when you're in a group, when you're rolling, when things are going well, better to just, I mean, you know, just keep playing, just get some experience. You can, you know, min-max and figure stuff out later. It's not like you need to be amazing and do everything perfect and have perfect gear and stuff like that to progress in the game. Particularly at these lower levels. Just try and have fun with it. Try and get better, and don't put too much pressure on yourself at the outset. Your experience might be different, particularly if you don't sort of know how some of the dungeons work and some of the mobs work and stuff like that. But at least in the group that I'm in currently, no one seems to be complaining about my lack of gear. Nobody seems to care. We're all just here having a good time. Who knows what we're doing? Are we all playing alts? Are we all testing new things? You know, it's all good. Okay, this pack has a carrion horror in it. Which is definitely sort of a priority kill. But I don't know if it casts its bursting blood on this difficulty. It looks like the answer is no to me. in which case doesn't pose probably too much of a threat. And on this stuff, I kind of don't even want to use any of my winter orbs. I kind of just want to save them, save my resources a little bit. Ooh, where's the horror? Right here. Okay, got some winter orbs to spend. I'll spend them. Ah, I guess I haven't used my new ability yet, actually. Not even a single time have I used it. Oh, it does cast Bursting Blood. Oh, personal that. I'm gonna have ult kind of soon. At this point, I feel like maybe I should save it for ult. Another horror? Okay. Might even be worth on this guy going full single target, I'm not really sure, but I will do it now. Just to try to... personal, it's fine. Probably save my ult for the next pull here, I guess.
Offense is the greatest defense!
You die raw!
Personal the Bursting Blood. I don't know, I guess I did some damage there.
My shield will not break!
Bursting Blood, I'll use my defensive. Okay. Well, I would not look at these early Rime videos as like, you know, a super guide, but oh, I guess I'm just standing and stuff and didn't even notice. All right, they just got the campfire, so I respawn right here. So yeah, I wouldn't look at these early videos of Rime or whatever as like, you know, an amazing guide of how to play perfectly or anything like that. The point is more to show a little bit that just playing perfectly at this point is not necessarily what is required. And, you know, you should try and have fun with the game. Not be afraid to get in queue and, stuff, and also just to show that, you know, people are pretty, for the most part, are pretty chill. You can get into groups and have a lot of fun right out of the gate. Like, I mean, I don't know. I've got all kinds of gold and stuff that I could buy a bunch of items from my alt character, I suppose, just immediately. So it's kind of easy to have alts in the game, it seems like, and use that to jumpstart my progress if I want to. But even without that, I mean, you can boot up the game. The UI pretty much comes as it is, ready to go. Bind your keys, you queue up, you're doing dungeons right away. No leveling, no daily, anything like that. Just doing dungeons, having fun, progressing a character. So here, I think I want to try and save a little bit of burst for when she summons ads, assuming she does summon the ads, which she does. So I'll do that, get some more orbs. Getting tagged by some stuff there. Okay. I guess I should have probably used personal. Dash these webs away. Alright. Got my ult up. Not super sure how this ult works, I guess. You know, I feel like I kind of want to save it for the ads, but now I'm kind of not casting a lot of stuff. I don't know. Maybe it would be fine to just use it here. Alright, call children. I feel like now I'll ult. I feel like I should probably just single target this, honestly, at this point. Maybe I should have just been doing that. Would have died probably a lot sooner. Oh, sure, I can personal these webs. Alright, yeah. So there we go. I mean, a little bit of a, you know, sloppy fight by me. First time doing it on Rime. You know, made some mistakes. Didn't play that great, but good enough. Level 60 wrists. Forget if that's a piece that we already have. You could re-roll. Well, don't waste your re-rolls if you get any, or your myth rolls at this point in the game, in my opinion. What else are we getting? Another reward, which is a talent point. More talent points. Okay, all the talent points in the world. Alright, let's look at gear. Okay, wrists. Throw those on. Oh, yeah, we've got 2 wrists. That's not the best. Haste Spirit versus crit expertise. I think I want Haste Spirit, probably, for now. Okay, someone left the group. I'm happy to keep going as long as we have tank healer, I suppose. Talents. We still have a talent point available. What do I want? I think it's this one, maybe. Supreme Torrent. Again, these are all going to make your character a little bit better, so you don't really need to super agonize about what is the most optimal thing at this point in the game. Like, you know, it's probably not going to make the difference between whether or not you time a run or not. Freezing Torrent duration increased by 0.8 seconds. And then this one, well, Bursting Ice is active on an enemy, I get 20% more damage. So Freezing Torrent is, I think, our channel that generates resources, yeah. And then Bursting Ice, when we cast this, we then get, I think, a small window to... with 20% increased damage where we'd want to use our big spenders there, probably, so... So yeah, we probably want to cast this when we have orbs and then use the orbs. And yeah, I'll see if these guys want to queue anymore. And maybe keep playing. Or actually, you know what? That's enough for part 1. So, gonna be planning to kind of show all the dungeons I do, so you can see how sort of like all the runs go and stuff, and see what queuing and stuff is really like. Solo queue in this game in Fellowship. So, hope you've enjoyed the first part. What is it called again? Contender? We're in Contender, right? Contender, Challenger. Yes, we're in Contender. Contender to Eternal with Rime, part 1. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have been enjoying this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe on the video and on the channel, as that will let me know that you would like me to make more content in the future. See you next time. Bye.